strengthen this to eliminate viral infections. This strengthening works in case of any viral infection. It works by strengthening the cells and systems involved to prevent the reproduction and elimination of the virus from the body. It works for both humans and animals. I recommend listening to this strengthening until the infection subsides. It also helps you prevent contagion if you live with someone who has an infection, as this strengthening seeks to slow down replication and reduce the viral load. Remember that in the description of this video and in the first comment you can find the link that will take you to the dates of the next workshops and courses. We strengthen the central nervous system, the spinal cord, the sacrum, the tailbone, and the tail. We will strengthen the nervous system and increase its physical potential. Strength, resistance, speed, agility, flexibility, and coordination. We also strengthen the regulation of various immune and physiological responses. We strengthen two-way communication between the nervous system and the immune system, known as neuroimmunomodulation. Will strengthen neural signals and mediators like transmitters and neuropeptides. We strengthen the modulation of the immune system's activity. We strengthen this immune system to send signals to the nervous system. We strengthen the nervous system for the optimal release of substance P and neuropeptides. We strengthen the influence on the inflammatory response of these molecules during viral infection. We strengthen the proper regulation of inflammation as an immune response to prevent excessive tissue damage. We strengthen tissue to increase its regeneration and decrease its degeneration. At 100% infinite potential, 100% of the time with infinite time. We're going to strengthen the immune response to inhibit viral replication and activate the immune response. We strengthen the sympathetic system to modulate the release of immune cells and cytokines. We increase the intensity and nature of the immune response to infection. We eliminate susceptibility to infections caused by prolonged stress and erase their cumulative effect. We turn on, activate, and strengthen the immune function. We eliminate latent and present memories of neuroinvasion, yours and not yours, of this and other viruses that have affected the central nervous system. We're going to strengthen the inhibition of viral enzymes, decrease and eliminate the replication of viral nucleic acid. We strengthen the energy around the cells to prevent the virus from entering the host cells. We strengthen the blockade of the cell receptors that the virus uses to bind to the cell. We remove the virus's ability to fuse with the cell membrane. We boost the breakdown of the virus's cellular structures and eliminate their capacity to reproduce. We get rid of the affinities between viruses and cells that enable infection. We enhance cellular receptors to prevent such an infection. We enhance the sialic acid receptors in respiratory tract cells. We toughen the surface of T lymphocytes to prevent the entry and duplication of viruses. We eliminate confusion in the viruses that imitate cells. We strengthen the angiotensin-converting enzyme, especially in respiratory tract cells, to reject the entry of all kinds of coronaviruses. We strengthen intracellular adhesion molecules on the surface of cells to prevent rhinovirus entry. We strengthen strong lectin family receptors and protein tyrosine kinase receptors. We strengthen receptors like integrins and cellular proteins to prevent viruses from entering and infecting. We're going to separate the existing viruses in your body now. We categorize them by families, genus, species, structures, replication methods, and the types of cells they infect. We separate physical viruses from non-physical ones and eliminate all weaknesses to an absolute 0 100% of the time with infinite time. We level everyone so that they're all centered, balanced, and stable. We're going to enhance your immune response through the optimal functioning of the lymphatic system. We strengthen the network of organs, ganglia, vessels, tissues, fluids, ducts, and lymphatic channels. We strengthen them individually and within the system as a whole. We're getting rid of blockages, stagnation, and non-physical weaknesses. We're going to eliminate viruses, bacteria, pathogens, parasites, fungi that are weakening your body through this system. We strengthen the production and transportation of lymphocytes, enhancing the bone marrow and thymus as the main lymphoid organs. We enhance the circulation of lymphocytes through the lymphatic vessels and blood, robust enough to lodge in the secondary lymphoid organs. We strengthen lymph nodes where viral antigens are found, firm enough to act as filtration centers and immune activators. We increase viral proteins in lymph nodes to optimal levels to activate and multiply lymphocytes, which elevates the immune response. We fortify B lymphocytes in the lymph nodes to create antibodies that bind to, neutralize, and eliminate viruses from your body. We strengthen the innate immune system along with the adaptive immune response for defense against viral infections. We bolster physical barriers like skin and phagocytic cells that destroy pathogens. We enhance interference to slow down viral replication. We isolate weaknesses caused by past, present, and latent infections in the respiratory, cardiovascular, hepatic, digestive, endocrine, genitourinary, and finally the skeletal muscular systems. We erase the individual effects of these and their combinations, reducing them to 0 minus infinity, 100% of the time and indefinitely. We also erase their cumulative effect. We begin to remove resistance to recognizing your conflicts, resistance to dealing with them, and seeking solutions that produce inflammation and vulnerability to infections. We eliminate negative emotions, sensations, and reactions that increase the susceptibility of pathogens in your body. We erase the debilitating energy of emotional conflicts related to separation, anger, helplessness, and devaluation that contribute to the development of infection. We erase feelings of loneliness, helplessness, confusion, vulnerability, and powerlessness during negative emotional experiences that included substantial stress, fear, and conflict. Whether you experienced it or saw and heard it. We're going to eliminate the brain-specific areas that weaken certain organs and tissues by affecting them. Strong to be equal, not equal. Different, not different. Change, not change. Perception, non-perception. Strong to accept, admit, and eliminate viruses and any other pathogens weakening your body. We strengthen the internal and external dynamics, internal and external limits, and vertices to 100% with infinite potential, 100% of the time with infinite time. We erase all weaknesses at 0 to infinity, 100% of the time with infinite time. Reset, recalibrate, reprogram, readjust, and rejuvenate your body, mind, and spirit. How do you feel, the same or different?